agree, Ted, my friend. These students are most excellent.
Wild Stallions!
Good morning, students. Welcome to school. Remember, the thought of the day is...
Again, crowd transported.
Nice. Oh, and Drew just get the helmet.
Into another dimension.
Exactly.
Welcome, Necology 101, the study of the nerd and geek in their natural habitat. I'm Gary.
Surdy.
I'm Autumn.
And we are the Knights who say... Nick! That's right. Hey, Rudy, you showed up. Good job, man.
I'm here.
Showing up's half the battle, isn't it? Today we're still at Alpha Omega, and we have some fun stuff. This is episode 40. You can believe we made episode 40? Pretty awesome, huh?
It's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time coming. Hey, in the Bible, that's a number of testing, so hopefully I will not... Well, actually, maybe it's fitting for this piece that we do number 40. This is a little while back. We talked about my book, Chronolocity, which I know they talk about a lot. Thank you for the advertising and the plug. What we had on there was Ron and I a few years... Has it been a few years ago? It has, hasn't it? We were messing around with this idea called the clock opera, and opposed to a rock opera. And what it is we...
That's a nice play on words.
Yes, it is. I thought it was. Clock time. Yeah, I know. You got to work it. Anyways, and what it is we wanted to do sort of a fun tribute to... do you remember Peter and the Wolf? Do you remember Peter and the Wolf?
Yes.
And they did, like, each instrument represented a different character, and it's kind of a fun, like...
Yeah, it was Pete was the violin.
Yes.
The father was the oboe.
Yep.
Or was it the duck that was the oboe?
I don't know, but somebody had the do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, it had...
I'm sure it went along like that.
Yeah, but it was really cool how they put it together. This is kind of that vein where we basically want to build character songs that built around the characters, so you kind of get the idea who they were. And so we've already done Levy and we've done Mr. Cross. Well, this one is our third one, Mr. Buckley. And so this is a few years ago. I'm going to embarrass Autumn. We have updated since then. But this is the original one she did when she was...
I don't even know, but I sound...
Much different.
Disgusting.
Okay.
8-ish, 9-ish,
No,
I think?
I'm much older than that, actually.
She was probably 10. Well, she could have been. But
I was much older than 10.
I recruited Autumn, and as we just had a guest recently, Katie Lay, she was talking about the beauty of a person's voice. And I will tell you, Autumn, that you and your mother both have wonderful speaking voices, and you definitely have that gift.
I cannot agree with that statement.
Okay, well, I think you do. And so I recruited...
I cannot agree with that statement.
I cannot
or deny that statement. But basically, I recruited her to be my little narrator. So this is sort of a little retro for Autumn. I'm going to actually play you the original flashback version of this, where Autumn narrated, told us about the story. And we're going to listen to this piece by Mr. Buckley. It's sort of, Ron, I guess we love Monty Python, which, of course, that's where we get our Knights who say neek from. They say knee. Theirs is painful. Ours is not most of the time. And
Shrubbery.
Bring us a shrubbery. We are going to do an episode just on that. We have to.
And you can hear them and they're going,
She's a witch!
Right. Which witch?
Bring out your dead.
Oh,
yeah,
my gosh.
we will have to do an episode on that.
It is. When John's here, he would be really sad.
I'm surprised we gotten 40 episodes without doing that.
How do we pull it off? Because the other day I was at I went to a writers conference. Rudy was gone, and they all knew. Everybody that was at least 30 years older, they go, "Hey, that's from Monty Python." When they saw the Knights who say neek, I'm like, "Yes, it is." So it's getting our new guys up to speed. Hey, man, it's all good. It's one big happy Neeky family. So I'm going to play this piece for you. Just take in mind, this is a sort of a crazy music montage we did. Everything English to represent this character. So let's see if you recognize all the odes to English nerditism. And are you guys ready?
No.
Okay, that means we're ready.
Mr. Buckley is Mr. Cross's timid computer genius. After the time travel accident, Mr. Buckley has been rethinking his choice to help Mr. Cross in his plans. He is inspired by Lovey and the other boys who stand up to Mr. Cross. As Lovey is abducted and taken on board the time pod, Mr. Buckley works furiously to correct the damage done to the fragile timeline. Because of Mr. Buckley's British ancestry, we decided to do a tribute to all things English. Don't sweat it, Mr. Buckley. The British are coming, the British are coming, is our experimental montage. Imagine Mr. Buckley calling on the courage of famous Englishmen from the past to stay the course and fight the fight. You will hear such famous Englishmen as Winston Churchill, Doctor Who, A Touch of the Beatles, and James Bond lending their aid.
Century to go,
be my hard lot. You're not the greatest military disaster in our long history. Arm yourselves and be ye men of valor, and be in readiness. Surely it will be such an opportunity for you. Knights of the Round Table, the Crusaders, all fall back into the dark. Yes, sir. I thought, and some good judges agreed with me, that perhaps 20 or 30,000 men might be re-embarked. And it certainly seems the whole of them. These young men going forth every morn to guard their native land. And be in readiness for the conflict. For it is better for us to perish in battle than to look upon the outrage of our nation and our home. And the will of God is in heaven.
Well, you know what it reminds me of?
What's that?
Revolution 9,
Oh, Revolution 9.
which
What's that?
freaks me out.
Oh,
that
no.
song freaks me
It's
out.
different. Well, it's supposed to be a little different.
Is that the one we're supposed to play backwards?
Yeah, I think it's the
Oh.
one that just has like everything in it.
We're supposed to play it backwards
insanity.
and watch
the secrets
Wizard
to
of
the
Oz.
universe.
Right.
We're supposed to watch the Wizard of Oz and play it
Oh,
backwards
there you
because
go.
it's supposed to like sync all together.
Oh, they
but
did
I
that.
but I still stick with my estimate that that's like
Number 9?
9
Number
years old.
9.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Nine.
right.
Nine.
That's right.
Oh, it's so creepy. I
Oh
don't
gosh.
know why.
Oh well. So does it have a creepiness? Not
Well,
too much.
this one, it wasn't that creepy. Actually.
No,
I
just different. What? So did you pick out all the characters mixed in there?
Yeah, I heard all the
couple
Beatles
things,
stuff,
yeah,
the Doctor
Beatles
Who.
stuff.
I heard
Doctor
James
Who
Bond
sound
in there.
effects.
Yeah.
Those sound like crap.
You know what? I thought I heard the Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney. The wong wong wong.
Okay, so,
That
hey,
part.
I heard a
thought
lot
I
of
heard
snare
that.
drums in there.
not snare drum.
And then like the British flutes like that.
So the idea was that Mr. Buckley is he's pulling on all his, since there's time travel, he can be thinking about all the Englishmen who took their courage and took on whatever challenge are ahead of them. So that was the kind of the concept, but different. That's actually one of my favorite ones because it's so odd. It's different.
You know
I
what?
like-
You know what? The help of Autumn, I was just transported
Nice.
into this world. I was
Nice.
just overcome with
Wow.
My beautiful narration and
Oh yeah.
That'll do it.
description.
But anyway,
It's like what Billie Holiday does to you, where just like she transports you into like another,
man, I take that. It's a great
another
compliment.
mindset, and that's the same thing.
I was like, hey everybody.
hey,
The
you know
British are
what though?
coming.
The British are coming. When you hear now recently Autumn has redone that with her, a little more sophisticated voice. So, hey, two reasons why I play that. One was it's cute, and second, I couldn't find the other one. So,
I could.
Wait, there was a better one?
oh well,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I mean, wait.
I was gonna edit that in, but
Everyone's like, oh yeah, there's a way better one.
Well, we're actually at a, if the sound quality's bad, we'll pull that one up when we get in a post editing.
Yeah,
make suggestions.
I have an idea.
What's your
I
idea?
say we react to the For Elise song that you guys remixed.
Maybe you want to hear that one
The
too?
dubstep.
Is
For
it on?
Elise.
Do you have it handy?
It's on your phone.
Is it on my phone? Oh, go and
Yeah,
find it
it's
real
on
quick.
your phone.
All right. Do you mind doing a little? We'll do a side note here. So what? One thing about any other comments you want to make? Trudy? You don't have to like that. Well, it won't hurt my feelings too
You
much.
have to like
It'll hurt
it.
Ron's feelings though.
No, I can hurt my feelings.
Do you have any comments on that, Ron?
I do not.
I made him
just
do
know
some of
that.
that.
That it doesn't sound, the quality of it doesn't sound like
Up to your speed.
You're putting the phone up to it
Hold that thought.
I'm sorry.
because the phone flushes over the
Oh yes. Well then maybe we can.
It's
Well-
it's kind of like watching like the first Toy Story, where you go back however many years, Toy Story 1 was, what was
Yes.
that, 15 years?
Oh, yeah.
And you look at the animation, you're like, oh my gosh, this is horrific / beautiful at the same time.
It's like The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it got better.
yeah.
It got better.
On the Tracy Ullman show.
Yeah, I was like, why is Homer's
that's
voice
right.
so deep?
Oh, that's right.
I love you, Bart.
Oh, that's yeah. You know what? Somebody just talking about some things get their groove on. Okay. Oh, they're making announcements. So just remember, we are live here, so kind of, sort of. Is he done?
I'm not alive.
Okay, Autumn. So Autumn wanted to share one more thing. Now, that the whole clock opera has a number of different musical pieces, and so this is one that for release is sort of a code song, Beethoven's music, and this is one that Ron did. He did a bunch of fun ones, and I guess she liked this. So you like this little dubsteppy?
Well, back in I don't even know when you guys made this.
2011.
2011.
It's in the time zone.
We would. Okay, so I used to go on my dad's iPad a lot, on long drives.
And I wonder where it was.
And I would listen to the music on the iPad, and there were only a few songs on there, and this was one of them. So this became a classic.
It was one of those songs. What is it? Eiffel, blue. Was that blue song? Blue da boo dee ba boo.
Oh gosh. Kind of.
Actually, I like some of that. That's kind of fun. It sticks with you.
No.
I think we have one sort of like that
Okay,
too.
well, do you want me to play it?
Yes. All right. Here you go. Ready?
Sorry for making you guys listen to this.
Well, got nothing else to do today.
Wait. The volume is
Except
super
here comes
low.
Little Mermaid. Oh, here you go.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this off because everyone's looking.
We drew
Again,
a crowd.
transported.
Nice. Oh, and Rudy's got the helmet.
Into another dimension.
Exactly. There you go. Hey, and with a lot of Beethoven music, it is royalty free. So hey, have some fun with it. So there you go.
Art is art, whether
Art
it's good
is
or bad.
art. Yes,
And
exactly.
and we won't tell you what side of the spectrum that is. It's just that it's art.
It's art.
However, we can
That's
save
all.
a dime, right?
Right. Hey, but you know what? Think about it. For our fan fiction, we were just talking about that. This is the beauty of fan fiction. You get to create stuff, and you find your niche, man. Some people love it, some people don't, but that's okay. And it may not be mainstream, but it's in somebody's stream.
It's underground. I think it's still underground.
Oh yeah. Why not? Hey, Ron, you love a lot of your bands that are underground that are just. Yeah, he talks about Porcupine Tree and a bunch of other ones, and we are. Yeah.
Well, I think what Ron means by underground is that most of the bands he likes they're dead already.
No.
6 feet underground, right?
But those are the best kind of bands.
Oh, it's coming back. A lot of stuff. You'd be amazed. And trust me, right now we need some new stuff.
I know a lot of the new stuff should be buried.
Yeah.
I know.
Right on.
Classic rock, and of course, and just a little nice segue. We are highly, highly encouraging Ron and Autumn to start their own podcast about music and all kinds of things with it. So we may be hearing from that pretty soon. We actually want them to do an episode on music from Guardians of the Galaxy, so be watching for that one.
They're gonna invite me for a Fred Astaire appreciation.
Oh,
Ooh, yes.
There you go.
I'm a Uber Fred Astaire fan.
Nice.
I
Hey, let's
love
get the
Fred
feet going, man.
Astaire.
It's all about the tap. It's all good. There you go. You got the tapper right there next to you. So,
Yes.
Okay. Any other comments about that before we wrap up? Because we had one of our guests walking by. He's just right across the street. there.
I would just like to say that you should all feel very special you got to listen to that Fur Elise song because
Ooh, yes.
there are only select people who have heard that, like, only a select group of people have heard that song before.
Well, Rudy, you
We
are
just,
now in the...
we
Pretty
just got
much
the
just-
private VIP pass,
just-
Dream Room entrance to
Yes,
Autumn's World.
only about 5 people have heard that song ever.
Well, now
before,
it's been opened up.
so
The world is now exposed to
You're welcome.
Ron's Deb Step for release. Hey, there you go, man. Hey, that's what we're all about, is making those connections, right?
Yes.
Well, if we are done, that is fan fiction number 40. Wow, that was our first time doing it live, and
Hey,
we
happy
definitely
40th
tested you.
episode.
Happy 40th. Good job, Autumn. Happy 40th. Ron, good job. Happy 40th. That's a pretty awesome feat. Hey, and we're still kicking on. There you go. All right, well, as far as I know, I'm still Gary.
Still Rudy.
And Autumn's still... Are you there,
And
Autumn?
I'm Autumn.
Yes. And class is now dismissed.
Thank you for listening. We hope that you have enjoyed the world of Chronolocity. From all of us at Open Press and Pan Genre Studios, we are looking forward to giving you more stories and music in time. For more information about the novel, Chronolocity, the exclusive guide to all your time travel possibilities, please visit our site, chronolocity.com.
Hey, thanks for joining a class at Necology 101. You can always find us on Podbean, which you can download for free through the iTunes, Android, and Google stores. Or we're now on Spotify. And guess what? We're also on YouTube. Be sure to hit subscribe to stay up to date on all our new episodes.
If you want to learn about God Among Geeks and what we do here, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can also check us out on our blog at godamongeeks316.com.
And please feel free to email us at 4bearproductions@gmail.com. We love to hear your thoughts, because we are the Knights who say, Nick!